Forgani with KENS 5 News now. Flooded streets, water rescues, traffic delays, and road closures. Pretty much the theme across San Antonio on Tuesday. Caught in the flood, this San Antonio driver trapped in his car as water rose quickly. His SUV began to float and the swirling current spun it into another stalled vehicle. A San Antonio firefighter tethered to a rope managed to drag the man out of the water and to safety. Now, KENS 5 received tons of videos from our viewers. Alamo Heights resident Matthew Cruz Barron shared this video showing us what was happening on his side of town. People were stranded all over the city. In some cases, they got out on their own and left their flooded cars. Our KENS 5 crews saw this Lexus completely flooded and abandoned. By the time firefighters got there, the driver of that Lexus was gone. And check this out. Bill Orr, another viewer, filmed this video in front of Cappy's restaurant on Broadway, and it basically looked like a river there. You can send us your videos directly through the KENS 5 app. 3 children were staying at a La Quinta when a man pulled out a gun and shot the other right in front of them overnight. Police say around midnight, 2 men and a woman and 3 kids were staying at the La Quinta on I-35 on the northeast side. The woman left to grab food, and in that time period, police say one of the men pulled out a gun and shot the other in the stomach and eye. The victim managed to walk downstairs and meet police. The shooter stayed in the room with the kids. He was arrested. The other man is now in serious condition. An electrical bike is how a gunman got away after shooting someone on San Antonio's northwest side. This was at the Silver Springs Apartments. Police say they found a man shot and missing part of his finger. They don't know why he was shot. They're still looking for the shooter. A troubling trend, homicides are up sharply, according to the Bexar County Sheriff. Just this week, a 21-year-old woman called deputies saying she stabbed her parent. Investigators say Rachel Zamaripa allegedly stabbed her mom more than 24 times. They believe she was overwhelmed by the financial stress of being her mom's primary caretaker. The 58-year-old mother died in the hospital. And just days before that incident, an 18-year-old allegedly stabbed his father to death on Walking Gate Drive on the northwest side. Leon Valley Police told us it happened last Thursday. The Bexar County Sheriff says more than half of the murders stem from family violence.
We've seen instances where it's female perpetrator. We've seen where it's parent on child. We've seen where it's child on parent, partner on partner.
BCSO responded to 15 homicides so far this year. That's more than all of last year. And with the rise in violent crime, city leaders are looking to artificial intelligence for help. The San Antonio Police Department, along with Centro San Antonio, are proposing using AI software to provide real-time surveillance through a network of security cameras. It would mainly be used on Commerce Street in downtown. As for privacy concerns, the SAPD chief is adamant the cameras would not include facial recognition.
The AI technology is to pick up behavior that is not atypical for that area. Again, crowds gathering, fights, car crash, whatever it may be.
Businesses would also be able to integrate their security cameras into SAPD surveillance. The project needs City Council's approval for funding, and if it gets the green light, Phase 1 could begin as soon as next year in January 2025. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. That's what a lot of shoppers heard Tuesday afternoon as they were picking up groceries at the H-E-B off Bandera Road and 410. Police say a man fired off shots outside that H-E-B full of shoppers. That's the video you're looking at. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Investigators, though, are still trying to figure out what led him to start firing his weapon. H-E-B released a statement acknowledging the incident. Shoppers say they were locked inside as police tried to arrest the man.
I got terrified because it happened right next to me, and as soon as he walked out of the double doors, I had just walked into the store, and then they started screaming like, put the gun down, put the gun down, and then I felt like he had ran down here because they were just standing there for a long time aiming at him. And then we had heard like the shot, literally it sounded like it was in the store, and it sounded like it was going that way.
Police do not believe the man was targeting anyone specifically. His identity has not been released. Attorney General Ken Paxton is expected to take legal action against Bexar County. This comes after Bexar County commissioners agreed to mail out voter registration forms across the county. He claims the practice could lead to ineligible voters filling out false information. Bexar County Judge Peter Sakai says it's a way to boost voter turnout this November. KENS 5 has learned a third-party company called Civic Government Solutions will send out the registration forms. Commissioner Grant Moody did try to table the issue but failed. We've seen movies, shows, and live reenactments. Now a new series of workshops will help teachers learn all about the Alamo. The courses will take place at the historic mission and will include a walking tour of the grounds. They're going to cover multiple eras from indigenous history, the Spanish mission, to the Texas Revolution. And the first session starts September 18th. If you'd like to learn more, visit the Alamo's website. That is KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Frugani.